The oversupply.
Yeah.
How, I mean, you're one of the largest, I mean, you might be the largest module maker in the world or hanging out with them. How are you dealing with that?
Well, the big debate on how do you deal with an oversupply is whether you see the product as a commodity or you see the product as a technical device, right, or technology-driven device.
Okay.
Okay. If you see the product as a commodity like aluminum, steel, cement, then the best way to manage is probably quota, right? Like everyone receive a quota so that you add up to more or less the demand. And then the price is at an equilibrium and then the market clears, right? So that's one way to think about it.
Mm-hmm.
The other way to think about it is if you look at cars, if you look at cell phone or PC, everything you see is oversupplied. We believe that the solar product is more like the car product than the cement and steel and aluminum product. So that's why giving everyone a quota doesn't make sense, right? Giving everyone a quota, basically you are protecting the products that are not competitive, right? Because we believe there is a significant difference for our customers. Then the way out for us is innovate, right? Last year we had BC capacity of about 25 gigawatts.
Mm-hmm.
And this year we ramped it up to 60 gigawatts. And it's running at full capacity now. We produce, and the customers are just willing to take it off our hands at the price that both of us think is appropriate, right? And there is a price premium, and there is a added value to our customers that they're willing to pay for, right? So, our answer to the oversupply is there is more competitive supply and there is less competitive supply. So let the market clear. The biggest issue with that process is interference, right? If someone come along and say, hey, this player cannot exit because
For reasons.
whatever reason, right?
Yes.
And then it will slow things down a lot, right? The other issue with this process is the rules of the market is contaminated. In a good market, the rule is upheld, right? Someone will come along and say, hey, look, we tested. You are over-claiming your product, and you need to get this off the shelf. But if the rule is contaminated, people get away with it, right? So then they overclaim, and the customers are confused.
Yes.
So they're like, well, if your PC is so great, there's another product that also is as good. What do we know, right? That's like 5% cheaper, right? So then it would make the market clearance much slower. We are in the camp of this is an innovation-driven product, and the better solution, the better product should win out. You should let the market clear, and the best way to let the market clear is you have very good visibility on whose product is good and who's not, right? And then you have no protection for the ones that are not competitive, and to let them exit. So that's where we are.
I think you make machines, you cut wafers, cells, and modules. Like that full stack of responsibility. What kind of advantage do you feel that gives you over those who just put together a module or just sell a wafer?
If you want to be a market leader, and having the vertical integrated stack would help on three ways, right? If you have the command on different parts of the technology, and how do you optimize the end product through the different steps of the approach, you have an advantage, right? The second frontier is on the compliance and ESG front. I also lead the ESG in the company. It's actually easier for us to achieve the traceability because you participate in more parts of the value chain. Right? And the third front is navigate around geopolitics. But if you command the know-how and the technology and how do you put that together, you can. There are a lot of different combinations we can approach the market with, right? You know, the solar energy is really a blessing for humankind.
Yeah.
We need to use it as much as we can. So that's what we are here
Great.
doing. So John, thank you.
Very nice.
LONGi.